Hello, welcome to Figure Form 45. Thank you for your time checking this video. Today we will be reviewing the new metal build Gundam Dynames Devise. I don't know, for me it's still just a Dynames. I'm really excited to get this figure because Dynames is actually my favorite Gundam. Um, I am originally a Transformer person, but there came a time wherein I don't know, maybe I just got burned out with Transformers, and I got tired with the scalpers in my country because in my country scalpers are really very rampant, and it came to a point that the figures I want in Transformers are really very hard to get, and when you see them in the second market, they're just too expensive. And that's when I got curious with Gundam. Because I noticed that in the store, the Gundam kits, which is basically this one, this is actually a kit, and I really enjoy building this. At the time, I thought, well, I think I should just ship the Gundam because, first of all, building them is really relaxing. And then at that time, I really thought that the problem with scalpers is not really in the Gundam, but to my surprise, as I learned more about Gundam, I learned that the really good kits, meaning the kits that are really being like really being how should I explain this, like that you really want to buy, they are also being sculpted, and I just basically went back to the same problem wherein the Gundam that I want to build, I can no longer find in the retail, but in the second market with like at least 50% markup. And that's when I got into the metal build because maybe I thought the metal build are actually premium, like premium action figures or premium mecha. For me, they're still action figures. Um, they are still being sculpted, but basically, it is easier to buy them when they are pre-ordered. And basically, my policy is that when I get late in the pre-order, meaning when the pre-order is closed, I will no longer buy them in the second market, especially if the markup is pretty high. I will only buy them in second market when the markup is, well, less than 10%. One example would be this Gundam Dynames Repair 3. Wait, let me put it down. I think it's too high. There. Gundam Dynames Repair 3, which is actually basically a black Dynames. And how can I resist that? I mean, it's Dynames and it's black. This one I actually got late on the pre-order. So I guess that's it. I'm never having that Gundam Dynames Repair 3. But luckily, there was this local shop that um, I found that actually sold it at a very reasonable markup. So I bought it. And this is actually one of the best figure, but again, it is not the Dynames. And as I said, the Gundam Dynames is my favorite figure, my favorite Gundam because first of all, it's green, and the way I would describe the Dynames is that it is basically a cowboy Gundam. And who doesn't like cowboys? And if it's a Gundam, so Yeah, great combination. Anyway, enough of the chit chat and let's unbox this. Yeah, this is so big and uh, let's see. Maybe I should remove this. So, sorry, Gundam. If you can only move there, please. Another problem with kits, actually. The reason why I shifted to metal build is that model kits, although not like this, they tend to age. They don't age well. Wherein, although in this Dynames, I still don't see any sign of deterioration, wherein parts fall apart. I guess This is one of the better designed Dynames because nothing falls. It still doesn't fall apart. Oops, sorry. Wanna do this live? Well, the advantage when I was doing my video using AI and silent and no audio is that I got used of editing that, but I tell to myself that when I started using my voice, I will do everything real time. So that's the manual, and this is his shield and other accessories. Typical Gundam stand, and I'm guessing this is the main mobile suit. Where is I love that the metal build is now focusing on Gundam Double O because Gundam Double O is actually the very first Gundam series that I watched that got me into Gundam. Um, a lot of my friends told me to start with Gundam Seed, but I don't know. Uh, at that time, when I watched Gundam Seed, I can't even go over episode, I don't know, 5. It just didn't pique my interest. But when I watched Gundam Zero, I remember binging it, like not sleeping at night, continually watching it in the weekend, because there's just something about its story that really piqued my interest. And to be honest, the Gundam looks different than Gundam Double O. They have this unique shape, like they look mostly like humanoid. Unlike the one in I don't know, maybe at that time because most of the Gundam kit I see are Gundam Seed. So when I see the Gundam Strike, Freedom Strike, Gundam Rouge, I just see that they are all the same with just different color. And is this like something the same like in the Transformer, wherein there's Starscream, Thundercracker, and Skywarp, basically the same robot but different colors. Yet that interests me. Whenever I buy the sweepers in Transformers, I always make sure that I buy the three. If I won't be able to buy any one of them, I won't buy the whole set. Anyway, enough of Transformers. Here is the main figure. So far, I think there's no paint damage. I don't know. I see these comments that when it comes to Mafex, I'm really lucky because so far, although I just started collecting Mafex, I haven't really received anything that has QC issue. So far, I hope my luck doesn't change that I buy any figure that have QC issue. Okay, speaking of, okay, I thought that was too tight. Okay, let's start. It looks. Please note though that through time, I watched Gundam Seed and the Gundam Rouge. That's actually my very first perfect grade Gundam that I built. Um, I custom painted it, but it's still not done. But what actually happened is that when it comes to Gundam Double O, I watched the anime before I loved the kits. But when it comes to Gundam Seed, I loved the kits before I started watching the anime. As you can see, um, I got the Gundam Xia device and then the Gundam Seven Swords. I love that, but I'm gonna admit this is a knockoff though because I missed on the pre-order of the original one, so I had no option but to buy the knockoff because the original one is really way overpriced. Okay, so for the head articulation, we can look up that far, then we can look down that far. We can look side by side. Can look like that. It can look like that. Then this you can pull up and down. And then you also have Dynames trademarks. And if you see it, snapshot there when he's doing his marksman skills. So that's there. And when he's not doing it, it's like that. So that's good. Then he has this articulation here. So that can go up. And then this one, which is where you put the shield, but I like calling it a trench coat because as I told you, I'll always see Dynamis as a cowboy, which is why I see it like they are a trench coat. And then this shoulder pad can move like that so that I think when it does that, sorry, the joint's a little tight. That, which I think is a good thing that they are tight, but yeah, that's tight. Okay. Then we can move like this. Let me just adjust my camera. There. Move like this. This kind of limits the articulation. We can do that. This goes up like that. Then you can look down like that. You can't look back much though. And then no side to side. Mm. The joints of this figure is really tight. This you can remove. The, this can be removed. Then this has the secret gun there in case, you know. Wow, even the legs joints are really tight. In case you want to, kick the enemy, then pull out that secret gun compartment. So let's proceed with the leg articulation since we're already here. So it can go up like that. Wow, that's cool. Can do that. Then, does it have yeah, it has a side to side, but wow, the joints are really tight. Can do that far. Can go on the side that far. Wow. Excuse me, Skip. I keep saying wow because the joint of this figure is really tight. Okay, let's armor him up. Let's start with the waist. So these waist also have secret guns. I don't know if you can see it, guys. Here, there they are. So let's just close that up. This is really why I like Dynames. He has lots of hidden these hidden compartments where when he can produce guns. Let's see. Let me just see if my eyes will not fail me. Mhm. Let's just work on that. Sorry, it's hard to do this on camera. Just give it a minute. So there. Please note that it is not hard to put this. Being 45, my eyes are just really not that, my eyesight is not that good anymore. That's why I had a hard time putting it in front while looking at the camera. But this can come, you can really put this very easily. Up cam. So that looks good. Next will be is, well, bat flap. That's all I can say. And it can do this. That's good. That's really good engineering there. There. You know, when you wanna go boost. So let's see if this I can put more easily. I think this is easier. Mhm. It's upside down. Is it? Yeah. So I was showing it upside down before. There. See? So when the Gundam goes like, right, so there. Sorry, the kid is me starting. My ADHD starting to kick in while doing this review, and I guess I'm just trying to play with it. Next part is this one. No, I don't think these are movable. Are they? Oh, they do. They do. No, it doesn't go out though. Anyway, at least it builds that, effect that you can move this and get it out. So let's put that back and let's complete Dynames basic armor. There. Yeah. So let's armor him up. GN002 Celestial Being. So when from out of the box, this is there. So basically, you need to remove that like that. Then you put it here. So let's try the other one. So this can articulate like that. Or like what we saw before, it can go like that. Oops. Oh. This figure have a lot of this like adapter, which to be honest, when I started reviewing it like that, it just, you know, it just kind of started my ADHD because, man, these are a lot. So I stopped doing the review last night and just continue it this morning. Anyway, if looking at Dynames gun, so this is his signature gun because it's a sniper and a sharpshooter. And then, if I'm not mistaken, this is the one that we need to put here because, okay, it fit. Because to be honest, I'm kind of confused if it's that one or this one because these are not labeled, so I don't really know which they are. But the instructions said do that, but it's in Japanese, so that doesn't really help. Anyway, gun goes that way. And then you have these two options. One is long and one is short. Basically, this is the one that you put here. This is, you know, while you wait for a shot. I think when he's not using the gun, when storage mode, you can use the short one. But when you're posing him doing his thing, sniping, you can use the long one, which also does that. So you have that option. Anyway, there's this connector here, which you can use in order to put him, yeah, to put him there. Come on, eyes, don't fail me this time. Yep. Yep, it went in. That's okay, so that's where his store is gone. Now we also have these small guns. We actually have four of this. One, two, three, four. And then he has this, two of this, which actually act as storage for the guns. Because you can open it like this and then put one of those there. Let's see if I there. The other one. So we can put it there. which then we can put on his leg. It rotates though, so now where does this other two guns go for storage, you say? So here we go again with another friendly adapter. So you put it there, wrong side. Yes. So you put it like, oh, like that. The other one should be, so basically they're like that. Then let's go to Dynames. We'll see this thing. I'm gonna have to remove them there. Then you can replace that with this. So there. So that's storage. And the other one you put here. There. So our dynamite is starting to get stuck up. Okay. And now for this one. This is basically what I call a trench coat, but it's basically used as a shield. So this thing can be removed. There. That one. They're so hard to remove. There. Another one. So those three that I removed, basically you put them there if you don't want to use the adapter, which again um, is basically used for say for storage of that gun. This one there. So this gun, you can actually save like this. Okay, so it turned out that the adapter that you use when you put it there is different from the adapter that you're gonna need to s- store it here. So more adapter basically. So this is the adapter, one of the adapter that you use in order to store it to the other one. So basically you put it there. It's too tight there. You put it like that. Is it? And then that's where you store that. This is where you store it there. So you can store it like that, or you can store it in the middle like that. Now, if you want to store it here, you need to use another adapter, a different adapter. So I told you if you're like me who have OCD and ADHD with adapters, man, this figure is gonna trigger you because it has a lot of adapter. Wait, doesn't want to go there. So here's another adapter which you can, wherein you can put it, the gun here, there, then you can save it here, there. So lot of storage option for this little gun in this figure. But for me, to be honest, I'd rather keep them there because this this should remain as a shield, especially if you like when you post them. This mostly serves like a shield. So for me, it doesn't make sense that you store a gun behind it. Okay, now that we got all that storage stuff out of the way, let's go back to this. So this one you can actually move there and then move here so that it can do that and that. So it has that kind of articulation. So let's put it back there. Now there are two of this because for the two sides. Now if you're gonna put this, let's remove the gun first. We are gonna need to take this off and then put this on. We just oh, there. Then we should go there. And then in order to put this, I think you're gonna need to remember that circle, that adapter that you removed before. You need to put it back try the other one. Oh, then wait, this one. You have that, then that for that. Am I correct? Yeah, I but wait, I think it should be the other one. There. Which places the gun behind him, which I think is a more logical storage. So yeah, this I don't know why I removed this, but I thought it's gonna be in the way. But basically, but you can actually keep it. So this is how I remember Dynames looked the first time I saw him in the anime. That gun, man, that looks awesome. Now to put him on a stand, there's a standard adapter. So there's this. Yeah, you put it there, and then this is a standard metal build stand, which you can adjust and lock here. Then you just need to put it there. Did I do it right? Yep. There, there's the stand. Yep, that's a really very sturdy stand. Now, let me just do that. The other side. There. Can it work with the gun on? I think it can, because this is basically how it looks when it's in shield mode. Let me work on this a little. Yeah, You can do it with the gun, but man, that joint is really hard. I'm scared that I might destroy it, that I might break something. Okay, let's remove that and then there, there, and then. So that's how. So this is one of his iconic look, and you can do it with this one. So overall, that is actually what the basic Dynames is. But remember that this is not just Gundam Dynames. This is Gundam Dynames and Devise Dynames. Now, what is the Devise Dynames? Basically, this is the difference between Gundam Dynames and the Devise Dynames. It's like they have this extra backpack, which, to be honest, is very cool because they can also serve as like an extra hand, which is I think is the reason why Dynames have 4 miniguns because it can actually hold 4 guns. Um, Let me show you Exia and Exia device. If you can see here, Exia is holding 2 swords and then 2 extra swords using the Gundam device. Let me show you the backpack there. So there's this kind of a gimmick wherein they serve like the words that comes into my mind is like a Doctor Octopus hands, wherein they can hold extra swords. So just look at how badass Exia look. He has 4 swords. So yeah, I pity the enemy that will go against this guy. So Gundam Dynamis have the same thing, which you're gonna need to put in his back. So let's work on that. Before I work on the Gundam device, I just realized that I forgot to show this because all Gundam have a beam saber sword. So I just remembered that I said that Exia have 4 swords, so I guess the beam saber fell up somewhere, but he was actually holding also a beam saber when he was on display. I think I'm gonna have to look where that fell off. So this is a standard Gundam beam sword, which he can hold. Now, if wow, everything in this figure is just really tight. Even this, it's so hard to take it out. Wow, there. So storage for this is this one. What fell off? happened? Oh, okay. There. You can keep it like that. Then on the other side, same thing. Sorry, as I said, bad eyesight, so doing this behind the camera is really hard for me. So there. So that's where we store the beam sword. Okay. Okay, now that I'm working on the device backpack, I realized that I was wrong that we cannot remove this because uh, how can we put the device if we cannot remove this GN? So I guess I just forgot to put this up too. So those one, two, three, four. Then like everything else in this figure, it was just really lodged in very tight. So there, you can remove that and then uh, put this as his backpack. But before I put it there, I think it's gonna be easier to show um, this backpack's articulation while it is not behind him because uh, as I said, all the joints of this Gundam during my entire review, I guess you can hear me saying, man, that joint is tight. The joints of this metal build is real tight, which to be honest for me, I guess is a good thing, but um, it's just make it really harder for me doing this review. So this is the Gundam device. So you can actually do that. You can turn that around, and that's where you put out what I call the as usual. Joint is really tight. I hope I'm not doing something wrong here. Um, oh yeah, I was doing something wrong, I guess. There, can this turn around? Yeah, they can turn around. So the Doctor Octopus hands. There. And using this, you can put the guns there. So you can start shooting with this big gun or four small guns with this as an extra hand. So let's try putting this right there. I think you're gonna have to. Again, I'm gonna have to. There's three holes. Those three holes should fit there. Let's see if I can do this in one go. I don't think I can because, as I said, I have 45-year-old eyes and they're not that bright really anymore. They're okay. I think I did it. I think I did it. Wow, I'm so proud of myself that I was able to do that on camera. The little joys we see in life. Now you can keep it like that, or you can remove this. Then put this there. Yeah. Um, I'm missing something. I think I am. There. Again, I was able to do it on camera. So that's the difference between the Gundam Dynames and the regular Dynames and the Dynames Devise. I mean, this backpack. So there are actually a lot of options shown in the manual that you can use for this Dynames, for this device backpack. But I think this video has been already too long for me to show you. So basically, these are other items which you can find on the Gundam Repair Tree. That guy, which you can use. Then you can also use those storage, those gun storage that are in his leg there. But I don't want to do that. I think this storage is actually one of the coolest features of Dynamis, where he has a gun storage in his leg like that. So yeah, I'm not gonna be doing that. And then other option using more adapter to make the I think to make the hand more articulated, but that again adapter. I'm just kind of um, my ADHD and so OCD is already at the max for adapter, so I'm not gonna do that anymore. See, so more adapter, the gun and the shield, the gun and the shield. Let me show that. Uh, Mobile little Gundam Rouge. Thank you. Okay, when I start talking to my toys and talking to the third person, that's when you know that my ADHD is starting. So basically, they're saying that this gun and these shields that the Gundam Repair has, I just really don't want to disassemble this because this is how he is displayed on my shelf. Basically, what they're saying is that you can also put that on the Gundam device. Gun. I don't know which gun this is. I don't have this. Maybe it's for another Gundam. But this, I know this is an Xia shield. And I guess what else did I miss? Oh, yeah. Basically, the only thing that I miss now are the hands. So it has one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, eight alternate hands. So 10 in total, including the one that is in him now. Um, Standard Gundam hand stuff. Um, I think this video has been already been way too long, so I don't want to show that anymore. But I think the that finishes the review. That now finishes my review of this Gundam metal build. Now, um, overall, for me, because I am really a Gundam Double O fan, and this is a Dynames, which is for me is the best Gundam ever. Because, as I said, Gundam and Cowboy in one. Okay, maybe my second best gun for now in metal build form. For me, this is the best Gundam metal build that I have, because I'm still waiting for the Gundam Barbatos to be in metal build form, which is from the series Iron Blooded Orphans, which again, another really really cool Gundam anime. Uh, it's really one of those anime wherein when I watch the first episode, I just watch everything. I just binge watch it. So those are my top anime. First is Gundam Double O. Second is Iron Blooded Orphans, and then third is actually Gundam Wing. The Gundam Seed. Sorry, Roj. Um, it's actually less. No, not, maybe not the less, but maybe number four. Yeah, basically it's Gundam Double O, Iron Blooded Orphans, and then um, there's this other anime, yeah, Gundam Wing, and then number four will be the Gundam Seed. If you're a fan of the Double O, which right now there, it's really a good time to be because they're basically gonna be producing the whole team. Gundam Dynames was the first one that they released with the device option. Then second is this one. Now the third one, I was kind of hoping that they're gonna be releasing the Gundam Curios or um, the man. I forgot the name of the other Gundam, the Port Gundam. Sorry, I'm having a. It's been a long day reviewing this, so I guess my brain is just starting to go blank now. And this adapter really fried my brain. So adapters are one of my very. I mean I love Gundams, but and I love options. Don't get me wrong. That's why they have adapters, but they're really one of the things that I hate doing in this hobby, the adapters, and because they are so small, and when you lose this, so these adapters you really need to keep because when you lose this, they are very easy to lose because they're so small. Then you won't be able to do one of the any of the option that that adapter gives. Okay, I'm mumbling again, but for me this is really a buy, but I'm not sure if you can still buy it at retail price because I know that the pre-order of this Gundam really closed very fast. I was just lucky that I was able to get one before the order closed. I think it only lasted like a minute and then it says order closed. So for those who are lucky to pre-order this, congratulations because this is a really good metal build. And I know during the review I kept complaining about the tight joints, but that's actually a very good thing because you can post it more steady when the joints of a Gundam is really tight. Now going back to the release, I think the one they released after this is the Astrea, which to be honest is not really in my priority list, and I hate the fact that when they release it, they there's this option parts, weapon parts, which is sold separately, which means higher cost. So I made a pass on that one. Although I think that is one of the most more popular Gundam in Double O because even in the Gundam kits, the Straya always sells out. So I was not able to catch in the pre-order that, but to be honest, it's not really. that big of a deal for me because what I want to build is the main four Gundam, the main four celestial beings: Exia, Dynames, Curios, and man, I forgot the fourth Gundam, the one that has the armor wearing effect. Yeah, if there are anyone watching this video, can you please comment on what's the name of that Gundam? It is actually in my. I actually have a model kit of it, but I just lost my. It's just not going in my brain right now. Anyway, again, I'm sorry for the very long video. I still really want to do this real time. That's why I don't edit anything. But moving forward, maybe when I'm more equipped to edit a video using my own voice, because I actually ordered another mic wherein I can do the editing in my PC and not real time. Um, I can compress this video better. So guys, thank you again for watching this video and going and staying with me, and thank you for your time. And please please take note that I really appreciate you joining me in this video because, as I said before in my first video, I think my review of Dustons and Cyclops, I feel like through this video I'm able to talk to people that actually are in the same hobby as me, because in my real life right now, especially after the COVID, uh, I don't have anyone really to talk on and share this hobby, which is why I did this channel. So thank you guys and mabuhay.